All right, so we are looking at a model that would be known as a Floridian on our website. This is very similar to the ADU, just about twice as big as what your ADU would be. So we would shrink this down in size. This one is, I believe, 22 by 50 something. Yours would be 18 by 38 or whatever size you pick, really, of how long you want it to be. And then you can see that we've got wall sips and roof sips set up. There's a metal roof that would come on these with a 24 gauge metal roof, so that's pretty nice. We did actually paint the entire exterior of this home a really pretty, it's called Dove White color, and you can actually change whatever colors you want. You can paint whatever exterior color you want. You can get this, you can get these lineals in black or white or different colors or whatever you would like. And then we did an accent on the bottom. Now this is actually set up on a crawl space type of space. Usually we would have it in on cement because the county required us to do it on a crawl space because they wanted to be more of a temporary set. And then of course we've got a beautiful black or brick accent with blacks and whites and grays in it. We have a beautiful front door here. A lot of this stuff can be customized, so you can pick the color of the brick, the color of the painting on the outside. That way you don't have more of that, you're trying to get away from that prison style of look. Now this is a lot different than the ADUs, but it will give you a general idea of what we're looking at. Now normally we take these foam, R10 foam panels, and then you can put 2, 3, 4, whatever you're trying to do for your insulation. But we're actually going to switch to a spray foam. That's going to be better done on site. That'll make it quicker to produce these in the factory as well. And then the flooring would normally be cement instead of wood, but we had to do that because of the county wanting to do that. So imagine this cement, and then imagine this module here. All this module here is built in a factory that gets lowered down onto a shelf, and then your utilities are underneath that to be connected to. Usually that's accessed through a port or some sort of opening on the outside to get underneath an access point on the outside to get underneath, connect all your utilities. Just to run through this one in case you guys are interested in this model, this is called the Floridian. I believe it's a little bit under or over, right around 1,200 square feet. You have an L-shaped type kitchen here. Then you can build a room there. Then you'll have a master room in the back. Then your living room will be more in this area right here. It's very tall. This one has 8-foot sidewalls. Yours will have 8-foot sidewalls as well. And then the peak would depend on the square footage on how steep that would be. On this one, it goes almost up to 13, 14 feet up, which is really nice. Makes it look really nice and spacious and open. Now, this one's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So this module is set up with the furnace, the water heater, both bathrooms. About 80% of your utilities are already done or roughed in, ready to be finished on site. One panel of each wall is open. That way the health inspector can come through, inspect everything, make sure everything's good. Then there's just a bunch of wiring to finish on site, which can be fairly easy to do once you get to that point. We'll go into the master here. Very tall cathedral ceiling in the master as well. It's 8 foot flat in the module itself. Then you go in here and you have your master. So that's where your commode would be. Build a linen closet there. His and her sink. Then a beautiful stand-up shower there. A nice walk-in closet there. And a couple windows where you can sort of pick and choose where you want windows in these here. But that's to give you a general idea. We're gonna go outside real quick. Now typically you would want to have some sort of way to get underneath, but for display purposes we just covered the whole outside on the bottom here, because usually that would be slab on grade type of build. But normally you'd have sort of an access point here, a little culvert area or somewhere to get into and underneath to access those utilities underneath. But this is what it looks on the outside. You can pick different paint for the outside. You can pick different colors for the roof. Let me back up so I can get that metal roof. Then we'll get one shot of the front here. It's a little bit windy in Florida, probably a lot warmer than Ohio though. But we're doing all right. We're doing all right. And actually the module and roof sips and wall sips were built in Brazil, Indiana. That's where our main factory is right now, and we're setting up a factory in Colorado and also Florida as well. That'll be coming soon. But there it is. Let us know what you think.